Who they're going to be playing, Matsuyama and Shida, wait in the final.
Women's doubles semi-final. Time to welcome the players. First up, the number 3 seeds from Korea, Kim So-young, Kong Hee-young.
Ranked 4th in the world and seeded 3, Kim and Kong. They will start underdogs here in this match.
And please welcome their opponents, the number 2 seeds from Korea, Baek and Lee So-hee.
Seeded 2 in the world, they are the number 2 seeds here, Baek and Lee. They've got a decent head-to-head record as well against their fellow countrywomen. (3-1) it is in the head-to-head. There you see it. And Baek and Lee won the last meeting at the World Tour Finals back in December.
Red called. Your choice. That side. Back to serve to Kim. Thank you.
Our second women's doubles semi-final.
So let's look at these 2 pairs, starting with Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young. Ranked 4th in the world. They were up at number 1. It was back in October of 2022. They won the BWF's Most Improved Player of the Year award in 2019. 2020 Olympic bronze medalist beat 11 World Tour titles since 2019, including the World Tour Finals a couple of years back, and they are the defending champions here. There you see their progress to this final. A tough quarter-final yesterday in 1 hour and 20. And on the other side of the net, Baek and Lee So-hee, ranked 2 in the world, which is the highest they've ever been. Asian Championships silver last year in Dubai, and they've taken down 7 World Tour titles and lost in 12 other finals. So they're perennial finalists. Won the Indonesia Open, a massive tournament, that was last year, and also they were runner-up pair in the World Tour Finals. Not really been extended so far. Straight games for everything for Baek and Lee. However, they've got some revenge on their minds against Kim and Kong, who, to say, beat them in the final here last year. Alan Potter from England is the chair umpire. Dominic Cadere is the service judge. There he is. Surprising scoreline in that All-England final, Chris, last year. 21-5, 21-12.
Yeah, it was quite a strange game. It was one of those almost freak games where Kim and Kong, you know, they were gold, as in everything they did was perfection, and Bakana and Lisa He, they struggled. And it sometimes happens because two pairs from the same federation, they know what the other one's going to do. Often it can be a slightly peculiar game.
And on my left, Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young, Korea. Baek to serve to Kim So-young. Love all. Play.
So here we go then for this all-Korean second women's double semi.
I would say recent form would favour Lisa He and Bakana, just because I think Kim and Kong have struggled a little bit recently with their form.
Service over.
Let's go over some of the form. Kim and Kong go back to Japan Masters. They lost in the first round of China Masters. They did win a round at the World Tour Finals. Malaysian Open, second round. Did make a quarter of the Indian Open, but then French first round. And this is a pair that are, you know, one of the very, very best in the world. And I think just the form as of late just dipped a little fraction.
Very quick, anywhere around the net. Bakana.
Very little, please.
Wild there.
3-1.
Kong on the overhead. Just snatched at it. You know, this does come from confidence of when you're playing well, you're calm, relaxed. Saw in the men's singles in the match before, Anthony Ginting looked unstoppable when he got into his rhythm and he got confident.
Well, they say form is temporary and class is permanent, but when you are out of form, there's a little bit of self-doubt that creeps in. Wouldn't be denied.
Yeah, brilliant. Lisa He there, just aggressive attacking, but hunting the shuttle. As soon as she plays these aggressive shots, she's looking for the next one straight away. And again, she knows it's coming back.
Well, they'll take points any way they can get them.
And the other thing for Kim and Kong is obviously defending champions of the All England, which are massive points, 12,000 points. If they didn't win today, quite a lot of points that it's going to reduce by. Puts a little bit more stress on their world ranking. Really good play there by Kim at the net.
3-5.
So here on the replay, and then follows it up. Nice little stop drop there. Comfortable put away, but good placement as well.
Serve 6-3.
I think you can often get slightly, for me anyway, you either get a game where you don't have a lot of rallies and it's slightly one-sided, or you kind of get an epic when two pairs play each other from the same country because they train in, day out. They know exactly how to play each other. Video analysis, I would do it when I would see two pairs play each other, because they know better than anyone what you need to do to beat the, to beat the other pair. Found there was often some interesting insights you'd get from those matches. How on earth did you get that back in the rally?
Astonishing.
8-3.
But they look like they're in the mood, don't they, Baek and Lee,
This one
so
there.
far?
No idea how she got that back.
Service over. 4-8.
Placement there on the attack, you can see Baek wasn't quite covering the line as she should have been. Player on the straight, always got to cover the line, most important part of the court you have to cover. Cross player covers the middle. She's got that. Got footwork just slightly wrong.
Longest rally of the match by some way, and they are fighting back now. Kim and Kong.
83-shot rally. The shot quality throughout that, the discipline, shot selection, all to a very, very high caliber.
Play.
Brilliant stop drop to end that rally. And these sorts of rallies, you know, you wouldn't expect anything else when you have two Korean ladies doubles pairs playing each other. Very consistent, consistently choosing the right shot.
Six.
So that's a healthy lead for Baek and Lee, a couple of cheap points in a row. And they have a 5-point advantage at the mid-game break.
찬스 때는 과감하게 느꼈는데 억지로
Service over, 7-11. Ready to play, please.
Great attack from Kim Kong. And this is the thing now, we're seeing just consistently long rallies. The defenses from all four players, so good. I think people underestimate as well the quality, but the consistent quality of the shots they're playing. This is why there's no half chances, there's no gifts, there's no kind of enticing the other pair in. Good shot selection on a consistent basis, also with very good quality shots. This is why they're two of the best pairs in the world in ladies doubles. Something that is quite interesting about Baek and Lee So-hee is the age gap, 6 years between them, which is not uncommon, as in it's not that it never happens, but normally they're almost from two different generations. You've got the young player coming through of Baek at 23 and the real experience of Lee So-hee, and they put them together and proved to be such a good combination. Often you get it where the older player maybe doesn't want to make the commitment to the younger player because the younger player isn't quite at the same level, but a bit of an exception here because Baek from a very young age proved she was going to be really good. It's that experience, Lee So-hee, that's made a difference to this partnership.
Well, it's great anticipation from Kim.
Yeah, it's one of the very few shots where it's been the wrong shot or slightly loose, but really well read by Kim. See both Kim and Kong almost queuing up for that.
Service over. 14.
Good flick, I think, or an okay flick from Kong. She didn't quite seem ready after she flicked. And Kim stepping in, taking it early, taking all the pace off. Lovely bit of deception. All comes again, though, from being proactive at the net. Net player, it's integral that you hunt the shuttle. Let the shuttle come to you, you're in big trouble at the net. Big trouble any part of the court. See there the way that Kim was defending. She's got her right leg at slightly further back than her left leg just to protect that right hip. See a lot more players in the world now standing in that stance. Right hip's the danger area, gives you a little bit more space.
Every time that Kim and Kong threatened to get within range on the scoreboard, Baek and Lee just seemed to kick on again. That was a really clever shot.
Yeah, now it's just a moment of brilliance. You can see the big gap. Kim's covered off a forehand, cover the line. So hard for Kong to step forward and cover that.
Play.
Good call there.
15.
Kim to her partner to leave it. Really good rally again from Kim Kong. It's the best I've seen him play for a little bit, the way that they're playing now.
15. Ready to play.
Quite impressive as well. Kim's the one really stepping up and taking it on. As soon as she gets the chance to counter-attack, she's stepping in.
Ready to play.
At the moment, I'd say she's the player that's making the difference. Right back to within touching distance.
Yeah, they've just got off the boil, haven't they, Baek and Lee, in the last 4 or 5 points. And Kim and Kong are reading them back in.
Really brilliant. That's where the gap was. Didn't have to be as close, could have gone inside tram and it maybe wouldn't have won the rally, but it would have been so stretched. You read it as well, you can see how big that gap is. I think Baek and Lee, they do need to be a little bit careful because Kim Kong are getting the attack a lot more, not getting through easily, having to work very hard to get through, but giving them the options. This is the thing when you're under constant pressure.
Service over.
Cool, wow.
15.
Maybe a little bit tough there. Didn't think she waited that long.
No.
Maybe she did.
Chair umpire Alan Potter said too much time has passed, you can't challenge.
You looked on the replay, it looked pretty instant. I think it was the line judge took maybe a fraction of time to make the call, but the rules. But again, it's the attack. You know, Kim and Kong are getting the attack, and I'd say they've had it
16-17.
maybe around 75% of the game, and this is what's pulling them back in. And again, you know, it's this constant bombardment. It's hard. There's no doubt about it. Baek and Lisa He, they've got great defence and one of the best defences in the world. But if you're defending on a consistent basis, your opponents will get through because it's the more stressful part of the game.
11-6, 14-9. Baek and Lee led, but now they've been reeled back in, and it's anyone's.
Incredible defence. Kim just slightly over-aggressive. Her shot was still going in an upward direction and she's chasing forward.
17.
Great defence here. You can see that it's going up, she chases forward. It's almost like running into the fire. Got to hold her base. If you get your opponent off balance, it's different. You can see still going clearly upwards. Can't run forward in that situation. Brilliant placement from Lee So-hee in the end.
18-17. Play.
Brilliant net play from Baek and just calm, kept the pressure on.
19-17.
No breathing space here, just keeps the pressure on until she gets that opportunity. Really composed. Aggressive play at the net.
Wonderful judgment.
Brilliant variation.
20, game point, 17.
So 3 chances to take this opening game. Well, rather a damp squid of an ending, but certainly Baek and Lee won't mind, because it looked a little dodgy for them when they were reeled in at 17-all, but they took the last 4 points and they lead 1 game to love.
Second game, level, play. Ready to play, please. Service over. 3-1. Service over. 2-3.
Well, I was about to say that was very good judgment, and then I saw the immediacy of the challenge from Kim and Kong, so let's see what Hawkeye makes of this.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 3-all. Play.
Really soaked them up well in that rally. That's the thing, it's so hard to do because obviously the pair attacking, whoever that is, you're exerting more energy. It's hard to be able to soak up your opponent because you have to have an exceptional defense to be able to do that. Isohi and Wakana do have that. Both pairs, they both have a really good idea what the other one's going to do just because the style that they play. You're not going to see a lot of flamboyancy or majorly creative shots, but the discipline they have, the consistently good quality shots, rally after rally.
Total miscue from Kim at the back of the court.
6-3. Yes.
Yeah, she went to slice it to take the pace out and caught it all wrong. Went for a towel down after that, I think, to just gather herself and kind of reset and go again. She knows that was a bit of a gift. Really important here now. Kim and Kong just got to settle down again. It's a bad run for them. So important they managed to stop that big 6-point run.
4-8.
They will get through, but it's such hard work.
5-7.
Just wide enough from Baek. She couldn't get it back there, you can see. During that rally, though, Lee So-hee and Baek, the way they cover each other. They have such a good understanding who's covering what. So organised, no clash of rackets, no indecision.
Somehow they escaped from what looked an inescapable situation.
Yeah, amazing defence from Kong. She was out of it. She was in all sorts of trouble. Somehow managed to find a tiny gap there. Just sees her opponent move the other way. Any time in this match, you think one pair's just starting to pull away after that big 6-point run of Baek and Lee So-hee. Kim and Kong are just pulling back. A little bit rushed. Almost a slight bit of panic on that. To me, that's the situation where you don't want to kill it, you want to brush it. You want to get it going steep downwards and to the side to then really stretch and expose the opposing partnership. It's too tight to be able to kill it.
Service over. 9-8.
Landed out, no challenge.
Good placement on the attack. But did it there. Baek nice, out of her comfort zone. Anything within the hips in that sort of area is comfortable. Anything outside of that means you stretch, you're out of position, makes it a lot more difficult to control it.
Well, a little bit of a turnaround here because Kim and Kong have the upper hand in this second game as they aim to level the match. 11-8 at the mid-game break.
Play.
Kim and Kong just getting the attack. A little bit more accuracy as well now on the attack and getting through.
Well, just needed to break the spell, Baek and Lee.
9-12.
See here on a smash outside the comfort zone. Kim, as she's trying to play that, see her body weight, she's moving. It's an uncomfortable shot to play.
Increasing number of unforced errors creeping into the game of Baek and Lee at the moment. There should be a definite concern.
Service over. 10-13.
Inside the line, look like.
11-13.
Good defense again. Bakana, Misohi. And it is impressive the consistency they have, although the pressure they're under, to make the right choices. Guide the shuttle into the gap. Make their opponents,
Ready to play.
the ones that are chasing, the ones that are using all the energy, the physical exertion.
Well, both players at the moment scoring points in clusters. It looks as though Kim and Kong had kind of wrestled the initiative away from their opponents, but not the case anymore.
Now the rhythm, the momentum It's all changed, a few cheap mistakes, and this is often what happens when a mistake happens. It comes in 2s or 3s. That's why it's kind of an unwritten rule that you slow the game down and break it up. There's 1 or 2 cheap points given to your opponent.
Well, called in, so Baek and Lee are challenging this.
It didn't look like the most confident challenge I've seen.
No. And that's why.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 14 all. Play.
Brilliant return of serve. You could see the angle. It was so sharp or steep.
14.
Kim and Kong were so stretched, they're in trouble. Short lift.
Service over. 15-16.
Really sharp here from Kim. Good return, and she's ready, and covering the line as she should. What a pick up.
Well, the impetus continues to ebb and flow between these two pairs in this second game. Obviously, Kim and Kong's need to win it is far the greater. Set up a decider. Bit of tension out there now, 16 all.
So he did incredible in that rally because there was a slight wrong shot selection from Baek. It didn't matter because the defense was so good.
Service over. 17-16.
And then when they get on the attack, it's a cheap mistake. Kong, she's in a fine position there. There's a big gap, just push it in straight. As long as you're making your opponent move and not giving them an easy chance. Lovely bit of net control. And we haven't seen a lot of that just because both styles, they play the big court, you know, lift, outmaneuver their opponent. We haven't seen the intricate parts of it, the net play, control, touch, quite in the same extent. Defense. And good composure from Kim. Spot where the big gap was.
18-17.
I feel like we've had a lot of twists and turns in this second game. Stemmed from that brilliant vision. Lisa He, she went over cross where the gap was.
Service over. 18-all.
There's good attack in the end. Let's see, short lift, awkward placement, really flat, hard to relift that.
They just look the more likely pair at the moment, I think, Kim and Kong. That was a big point for them.
Service over.
Yeah, that block's just too loose, puts them in trouble. Tries to go over, but you can see it's so short. And this is why the pairs haven't sort of blocked and used the net as much. You get it wrong, you're in big, big trouble.
So that sets up two chances to go to a decider. Baek and Lee once again leading a little negative in that rally.
This does go to 3. Physical side of it definitely going to come into play. A little bit shy of an hour after 2 games.
It's out, and we are going to a decider. And we might be here a while, 1 game all.
Final game. Love all. Play.
Well, it'll be interesting to see whether Baek and Lee can wrestle the initiative back, because they certainly lost it in the latter stages of that second game.
This is a really uncharacteristic mistake. Really good position. Sometimes, though, the easier ones actually aren't as easy as they seem. Take your eye off it, lose concentration.
On the line.
Baek in that rally, a lot more aggressive, chasing forward, trying to take on the initiative. Baek and Lee, they've been a lot more passive in previous games, and maybe we're going to see a slightly different style from them in this final game. I don't know how Ito stayed in that rally. There was one point, it looked like she was out of it. Did incredible to survive. Yeah, in all sorts of trouble. Does so well to control that net cord.
Yeah, fantastic reactions and hand-eye coordination. Pick that up off the net.
See there, Kim committing to the net. Opponent spotting it, that's where the gap was.
Well, that was a more confident challenge from Baek than the previous one we saw, where it almost looked like an afterthought. Yeah, just long. So a good challenge that time.
3-1. Play.
This is a totally different style now. Both pairs a lot more aggressive. You've got Baek, she's the one chasing from that partnership, and you've got Kim chasing from the other. Much bigger emphasis trying to get the attack now. Downside of that can be you can expose your partnership. You leave a gap if your partner doesn't cover around quick enough. Absolutely brilliant. Now, I do get a lot of these wrong, but
I didn't even consider it was out.
To me, that looks inside the line, but I probably get 5% right, so.
I always thought it was good. That's got to be good.
Still see that, yeah, as the inside the line.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
I might actually have 2 right this week.
3-all.
Lovely little hold and poke. Lured in the net player. Bakana. Lee she couldn't really see what was going on. You can see her partner goes for it and then pulls out. She knows it's not hers, but that was a lovely poke. Kong at the net. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It was also the shot before where she held and pushed the mid to get the attack. This is a much, much more exciting, dynamic third and final game.
Yeah, I think a beauty, this shot. Wonderfully deceptive. By the time Kim realised it was far, far too late.
Not totally sure what happens here. Just total mistiming, I think. I think she caught that all wrong. They did incredible to stay in that rally again. Bakana, Lisa here. I don't know how they managed to survive some of these rallies.
But this is much more proactive than Baek and Lee. Just wonder why they play in this fashion in the second half of the second game.
Bakana, for me, the one that's trying to take the game on. She's the one that's trying to get her opponent to lift. He's playing fairly similar. Solid, consistent. Getting there, chasing forward. Great defense. Amazing placement on that smash. Didn't know if we were going to see a challenge there. Big gap on the cross, but you're opening yourself up. You catch that wrong. We've seen how good Lee's defense is. This one here, brilliant cross court. Big gap, but that's played to perfection, just inside the outside tram line. In there, she's doing her role, which is to chase forward when she gets the chance and get the attack. She did everything right. She took it early. She was hitting into the gap. Yeah, stepping in. That's where the gap was. Just misses it. Much bigger battle though now for the to get on the attack. Good aggressive play. Bakana. For me, she's been the difference in this third game. And activate the net, getting forward. She's the one that wants to take the challenge on of getting the attack for her partnership. That's kind of the other flip of the coin. You can see chases forward here, but exposes the partnership. Good vision though, Kong.
Still the odd unforced error creeping into Kim and Kong's game, and that will be a frustration.
9-6.
That's where it just disrupts the rhythm for them, for Kim and Kong. They did everything right in that rally. They had the lift that was in a good position, on balance, slightly short. It's a bit of a gift in the end. Another one. It's so important now. They kind of steady the ship, as it were. Can't let it sink. Can't allow any more cheap, easy points to their opponents.
Well, it might be settled, this match, by whichever pair makes the least mistakes.
It's one of those things, you know, fatigue's obviously going to play a part, and sometimes you take your fraction longer to decide the shot you're going to play, which then causes that indecision. Seen 3 fairly cheap points given. Was brilliant defence, but eventually they got through, and this is the key. You know, this is the thing for players to understand. If you keep the attack with some variation, keep the shuttle going in a downward direction, just as Kim and Kong did there, you will reap the reward.
So Baek and Lee with the advantage as they go for the mid-game break, but still very tense out there.
12-8.
Are we getting a sense that Kim and Kong's race might be run here? Well, yeah, I was going to say, I'd be amazed if the line judge could actually see where the shuttle landed there, because he had Lee So-hee right, or she had Lee So-hee right in front of her, so hence why we're using Hawkeye. It's not a challenge. Well, it was plumb on the line.
Service over. 9-13. Play.
Brilliant vision. Put it into where the gap was. Made it look easy, but it wasn't.
10-13.
Cool. See the frustration. She knows comfortable mistake again. She's under pressure, but she's not under a lot of pressure. Now all of a sudden the tension builds.
Well, this is what happened in the first game, but Baek and Lee managed to recover.
See there, Lee just asking to towel down, wanted to break the momentum, change the timing. But I said no. Amazing defense. And that's the thing. In reality, Kim and Kong should have won that rally, but they didn't. And moments like that can change again the momentum. Lee So-hee, she does incredible there. Did so well to survive and end up winning that rally. Frustration's quite clear on Kim's face. Good drive. The key was the angle. It was so steep.
12.
Kong ended up taking it pretty low, but she didn't really have another option. See how low she takes it, and she's slightly off balance. But that's enough. That is enough to make life difficult for your opponent. There from Kong. Haven't seen many clean winners in this match at all, but that was played to absolute perfection. We're going to see this here. Short lift, but the angle she gets on that. That was a great backhand. Last two shots, amazing from Kong.
Yeah, well anticipated. That was good from Bakana.
Service over. 16-13.
Decided to take responsibility. Made it work.
Does exactly the right thing. As soon as she sees her opponent, Kim, stretched at the net in a difficult position, she knows then it's time. Step forward. Again, it's the placement on the attack, it's the pressure, and then when they get the short lift, just the placement.
14-16.
The one from Baek now, she goes through the middle, she tries to go through Kong at the net. You can't do that. You've got to keep it straight, or if you're going to go over it, that's possible, but you can't go through the net player when you're hitting in an upward direction. She knows her job is to get forward, but she just times it slightly wrong. And this is it, when you get tired, when you get stressed. Don't always make the right decisions. There she can't. If your opponent's hitting it in a downward, or has the capability to hit it in a downward direction, which you can clearly see they do, you can't chase forward. It's the wrong move. It's also partly because Baek now, for me, I wouldn't say it's the natural style that she's having to play. She knows she's the one that's having to try and step forward. Try to get the lift for her partner. Sometimes you make the wrong decision.
15-16. Play. Service over. 17-15.
See, just enough off balance, Kong, to make life difficult for her.
Well, they're challenging, but I'm not sure there's too much confidence behind this. May well have dropped in, and if it has, then obviously they're in a really strong position, Baek and Lee.
Yeah, this is a massive, massive challenge at this point in the game.
Yeah, no problem.
Challenge unsuccessful.
That's amazing control. To lift that shuttle under stress, literally plumb on the line.
18-15. Play.
That's a key point at the worst time of the game.
19-15.
Kim and Kong.
So another error, and here are 5 match points for Baek and Lee, who've not been at their best.
Match point 15.
It's been a scrappy match, truth to tell.
Just snatched a bit. See, been a bit more solid. Lee back right at the end of this game.
Just about to say, Baek and Lee won't care how scrappy a match has been if they get over the line
16.
and get into tomorrow's showpiece match. They've still got 4 opportunities here. That's drifted wide, and that will do it. So they do avenge that defeat that Kim and Kong inflicted on them here last year in the final, and they will have the chance to go all the way this year, Baek Ha-na and Lee So-hee. (21-16) in that final game in a match lasting just shy of an hour and a half.
18-21. 21-16.
This is the final point. So, confirmation of the final score, 21-17, 18-21, 21-16. 1 hour 24, sorry, the official match time. Well, so many fans have come today to watch these 2 women. Han Se-yoon against Akane Yamaguchi. Should be a phenomenal women's semi-final, and it's next. Welcome back. All kinds of ways you can entertain yourself at the utility arena when there's a break from the play. Plenty of merchandise, some games, there's a few interesting exhibitions, or exhibits at least, and some nice food and drink as well. If you've not been, why not make a date next year? Oldest championship of them all. Now then, we've moved on to our fourth match, the one that really caught the eye